Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, I go by the name of Unfiltered Giddy, and if you're new here, definitely subscribe to this Unfiltered from Honey. So loves, on today's video, we're actually going to feature dineo, moloisane, and inno Morolong. Guys, we all know that these two abazwani. So obviously Inno took it to Instagram lives talking about Udineo and how she looks, good movie and stuff like that. Of which Udineo felt like, you know what, that is enough. Let me just defend myself and defend other girls that Inno Morolo has been talking about. So Udineo was saying, Guti, one thing about Uino, she's a pimp. Obviously, urekisa batho. And then she also said, Uguti, she's broke. The reason why she is acting like this is because of unalemona or like bona, they can afford themselves. While Yena, she's still suffering. Of course, okay, fine. And Uino retaliated, saying, Guti, oh, like the person like you are saying, Guti, Mina, I'm broke. At least, Mina, I'm not using like fake cards to buy those expensive things that she buys. And guys, I realized something, dineo, guys, like regarding Uguti agasebenzi, guys. But the things that she afford, as you can see the picture that I actually attached here, the things that she can afford, there's a possibility that Inno Morolong might be telling the truth here, because of we all know that Udi, like okay, I'm not quite sure Udi, she doesn't work like for real, but obviously like when she goes to that like doing lives, she's always with that Udidi and stuff like that, and it seems like agasebenzi in my own views. So how can she afford these expensive gifts? And the house obviously is beautiful, and we all know that Inno Morolong's house also looks good. But my question, Uguti, Udineo, how does she afford the things that she's able to buy? The house is beautiful, and she always buy expensive things. So there might be a possibility Ukuthi Inno Morolong is telling the truth. Ukuthi Udineo is actually she's using fraud cards to buy those things that she's able to buy. And guys, there's no way, guys, no mama Karen, guys, even if you have that guy that spoils you and stuff like that, but to afford this kind of things, it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't. Like, okay, fine, we can see that you are living a life that is affordable and stuff like that, but and maybe you have a man that affords you and who gives you money and buys you cars, but the way Kibonaka thing is very alarming, guys. It's very alarming. I'm not saying Guti, like, oh, baby girl is supposed to be poor in order for her to be noticed. No, guys. All I'm saying, Guti, is very alarming. Guti, she can afford Abo Gucci, Abangaga. And we know that one thing about Gucci, guys, is not that very cheap. So for her to afford it and not work, even celebrities, I don't believe they can afford buying these expensive things like Abo Porisa and Abo Kabza, guys. Yes, they can afford it, but somewhere, somehow, they need to think. Uguti, as in, like, I need to invest in myself and stuff like that. And Udineo is nothing, guys. She's just an influencer who have a lot of followers and people do know her. So my question, Uguti, where does she get this money from? There might be a possibility ukuthi Inno Morolong is telling the truth ukuthi baby girl is doing fraud. There's no way, guys. There's no way for somebody who doesn't work to able to afford this kind of things. Even if like in yakhe, guys, like it's a tycoon and stuff like that, it doesn't really make sense. She needs to pay school fees, she needs to pay rent, she needs to like obviously buy food and still afford this kind of things. Guys, no. The moment I actually saw this, I was like, oh my god, there's no way. There's no way. Obviously, when you're using like those afford cards, you're buying things just in day. You don't even care about investing it. In my own opinion, guys, if somebody gives me a fraud card, guys, and say, good, I should buy things that I want, maybe maybe $1 million there, I would not think of the future. Obviously, I would buy a lot of things. I would not say, good, I'm investing in my child, I'm investing in my house, I'm investing in something else. But because of maybe, in my own opinion, maybe that money is fraud, obviously, she needs to spend it like nobody's business. I know what I'm guys. Let's just open our eyes in this whole situation. There's no way. Even celebrities don't buy things like that. Like for the longest time, or maybe the back say 2 or 3. Udineo is doing the most, and now it's showing Uguti there's something there. It's very alarming. People should audit her. ukuthi le mali le uyithathaphi, because you're not working. You're not. Even if you are dating a tycoon, but there's no way ukuthi lo muntu le ndoda le izokupha imali engaka for you to afford those things that you are buying. Angazi, guys, please do comment on the comment section ukuthi like how do you feel about dineo and her spending habits. I understand ukuthi like she wanted to prove to Inno ukuthi obviously Inno said ukuthi baby girl is able to afford abo Michael Kors kuphela, she can't even afford abo Louis Vuitton or abo Gucci. So she needed to prove herself, but there's no way you can afford these things, guys. There's no way. Just in 1 month. Angazi, guys, maybe yimi ngihlanyaya. So I personally feel like Inno Morolong has something here. She might be telling us the truth. She might be. Baby girl is not working, but affords this kind of things. I know I repeat myself a lot, but guys, now when I saw these things, like I was like, okay, fine. Like, what do you do for a living for you to afford this kind of things? What do you do? Because all the time you're always at home. And it's not like dineo, I don't know, maybe she does have some businesses like and stuff like that, but she never advertised those kind of businesses in her Instagram because I watch her a lot. She never goes on live saying, Gucci, I'm selling this just to say, Gucci, you know what, I'm able to afford myself. No, there's no business, but she's able to afford these kind of things. Guys, no. I wanted to hear your own opinion regarding this whole situation. And do watch, guys, because Kimo the ninja. The ninja are on my case because I'm not getting views, guys. Aibo. Hi guys, when it comes to this situation, when I saw that Gucci baby girl is going to these expensive shops and baby girl is like it's not even working, and she's able to afford Abu Bentley, guys. Even if it's from 2000, obviously, actually said Gucci, her Bentley is from 2007. So that's why she chose that one because it's very cheap. How does she afford it? That's the question. Guys, dineo, aowa. The works will be coming to you guys. There's no way. People should, and she shouldn't be like doing these kind of things. Because people will report her. Look at this person. She's not even a celebrity. She doesn't do anything, but she's able to afford these expensive things. Guys, no, I wouldn't know by Kenya danger. In my own opinion, I feel like she's throwing herself under the water here. Because people will start talking. I know you wanna brag, but don't brag like this because it's very alarming. How do you afford this kind of things? And we all know one thing about our influencers here. They tend to act as if they're getting this money out of friends and dating rich men. Only to find out they're doing more than that, guys. And we know they tend to be exposed. They are doing a lot more than what we see here. Obviously, now we look at them and say, oh my God, I want to be like her. How can she even afford those Gucci's, those Louis Vuitton, Boma clothes and stuff like that? Only to find out, one thing about these YouTubers, we shouldn't look at them and say, Gucci, oh my God, if only I was living this life, not knowing behind the closed doors. Like, guys, just appreciate when uphila kanjani. If maybe you are suffering, just work hard for you to be out of that poverty. But anyway, guys, that's it for me. Do like, subscribe, and comment down on the comment section your own opinion regarding this whole situation. From me to you, I love you guys. Bye.